Hey, welcome to the iPad Apps First Look channel, and we're going to talk a little bit about iOS 7, which is coming up soon for iOS devices. Actually, iOS 7 will be available on the iPad 2, so iPad 2, 3, and 4 generation. iPad mini, iPod Touch 5th generation, and of course iPhone 4, 4S, and 5. It's big change to the features on the iOS. Much more colorful interface, lots of transparency in the icons and the backgrounds, so you'll be able to look at a page, for example, and see in between the objects on whatever you're looking at. You'll see like a transparent display, kind of a frosty glass, where you'll see the background, your background image, for example. So all sorts of little graphical details available. One of the very interesting features that could be cool is the fact that there will be something called iRadio, which is basically a radio streaming service. So you'll be able to subscribe to a streaming service, music stream service on the Apple Store. So through the App Store or iPod feature probably. And so they are really trying to modernize the interface basically here. As you see here, there's going to be new changes to the way everything is handled, including through the iCloud. And so you'll have controls to send voicemail, and you'll have improvements to Mail, Safari, the camera app, accessibility, so lots of interesting new features. For the release dates, if you're waiting, well, iOS will probably be available somewhere in the fall. There's no official date yet. So it depends on the probably the way things are being handled, and but you know, no official dates. It's really going to be sometimes in the this fall. They're trying to modernize and keep up with competition. I must say that if you're an iOS device only user, you don't know it maybe, but you know, Samsung with basically Android devices, the new Android devices are becoming more and more interesting in the operating system, and competition is really picking up. Even Microsoft, which is a very small player, but its Windows 8 phones are actually quite interesting, and some of the models out there are really amazing. So I believe that Apple is kind of, you know, getting a little stressed with the competition. The iPhone is still a great device, and it's still pretty much one of the best devices around, but the competition is there and it's getting better all the time. So they need to change the options. They need to try and make things better, of course. So if you've got, of course, iPhone 3, 3GS, you've got a first generation iPad, unfortunately, you'll be left out with iOS 7. Probably because the graphical user interface does need a lot more power from the graphics processor department. So it is something to think about. So unfortunately, you'll really need something, an iOS device that's quite recent if you want to keep up with iOS 7. And of course, as soon as it's out, we'll have reviews of iOS 7, and we'll talk about what we think of it and show you all the different changes that are coming up in your device. So that's basically the announcement for this week. Probably a lot of people weren't expecting that iOS would be radically changed like this, so it's kind of a surprise on some of the devices, on some of the for some of the people that were the tech guys that were looking at this conference here. So it's interesting to note that maybe they've actually done something radical enough that will basically be happy and continue using our iPhones and our iOS devices with the 7th version of this operating system. If you enjoy our videos, click the subscribe button and you'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments or questions on what we are talking about, maybe you are thinking that you would like or you want iOS 7, or what do you think about what you've seen? Maybe you've looked at the videos and are trying to, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Give us your comments, and hope that you, of course, continue watching our videos on the iPad Apps First Look channel. And hey, if you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to our channel. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.